All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the final match, the very final match in the online bracket stage for the Also Malaysia at Rhythmeet 2024 tournament. And we are in with the final match for the Mania division, as well as the entire online bracket stage. And this match will decide who will go to the LAN stage for the Mania division as the third seed. I'm your commentator Racers once again. And yeah, this match will be between ReJust, seed number 3, going up against Projiensux. I'm just gonna call him Progien for this for the entire match. But yeah, seed 3 versus seed 6. So that will be one hell of a matchup. Both players obviously having their worth to prove in this tournament through this match. On one hand, on the left side, you have ReJust, who has been instrumental for the Also Malaysia Mania scene by placing second place for his team, for the team Malaysia, in the in the 4-digit Mania World Cup this year. So he's certainly no stranger to high pressure situations, high pressure matches like this. But he has been struggling a bit in this tournament, losing to Tosai 2-6 in the winners bracket, and then getting taken all the way to tiebreaker, actually having to use tiebreaker as his lifeline to hopefully make it through to the LAN stage. And meanwhile, you got Projiensux on the other side, brother of Jackie, who has qualified for the LAN stage in the Taiko division, and thus his brother is looking to do the same in the Mania division. I would say even if you're familiar with the local tournament scene, I would say you probably have never heard of this guy until recently, at least for me. I only knew him from this tournament, and yeah, from his profile, it just seemed like he's quite proficient, getting placing 17th in the country leaderboards for Mania with a mere 412 hours. Oh my god, players these days. But yeah, pretty, I would say, unproven Mania tournament player. He's got himself to seed 6 from the qualifiers, and thus far his journey has been definitely a lot smoother than his adversary, getting to defeat DJP Gaming seed 7 6-1, and then yesterday defeating Ivan Official 6-1 as well. So yeah, in terms of momentum, Projiensux definitely has more of it than ReJust, I would say. Seems like both players are still in the warm-up phase. Because yeah, for every match, both players have the opportunity to pick a warm-up of their liking, as long as it's under 3 minutes. To, well, obviously warm up themselves. While we wait for that, I'm just gonna dive. No, wait, never mind. I'll dive into the, I guess, analytics of both players when we get into the ban/pick phase later. But yeah, hope everyone's doing well. This is the final match in the online bracket. After this, we'll maybe have a week of rest, and then the showcase for the land stage will come past. It's only about 9 days. About 9 days to the event. Hope everyone's excited. I certainly am. I'm not sure what's happening in the lobby. Maybe... Oh, okay. So maybe the second one already done, I presume, and we're into the rolls now with ReJust getting the upper edge with 71 points versus his opponent's 63. So that means ReJust will get the chance, his final chance in this last match, to decide whether he goes for the first pick or the first ban strategy, and he's gonna opt for the latter with the first ban. It'll be interesting to see what he goes for in the bans, because yeah, I think I can talk about it now. Projiensux, judging by his past 2 matches, he has been suspiciously avoiding the long note pool at all costs, and his opponents were all too happy to oblige. So ReJust, obviously, gonna go for the Vice 1 pick, as it seems like, yeah, Projiensux have been quite monstrous in his performance in the Vice and Hybrid pool. So seems like at least ReJust has done his homework on his opponent. I can only hope that Vice 1 was a wise pick. However, there's still 5 other Vices for him, for his opponent to choose from. Meanwhile, Projiensux has made it known from his past 2 matches in his bans that he does not like SV1 bit. This time he opts for the SV1 ban, so that leaves SV2 up for grabs. Yeah, I would say the strategy for ReJust would obviously be to focus on the long notes and perhaps the SV2 for some quote-unquote free points, although seeing that Projiensux have not played any long notes up to this point, it's a bit of an unknown factor, even for ReJust to consider picking it, as anything could happen. He knows how well Projiensux can do in the Vice picks. You would need at least 980k to maybe compete against Projiensux in the Rise pools. Meanwhile, in the hybrids, it's a bit of a competition. I would say both players have gotten fairly similar scores in some of the hybrid maps. So hybrid is probably the most 50-50 picks for both players. Projiensux starting us off with a Rise 4 this time. Some Super Anime Groove 3D World. So let's see. Yeah, last time he picked this against Ivan Official, he got 995k. I mean, what else do you want me to say? He got 200s. That's it. And his ratio is like very damn good. The score should already tell you the entire story. 995k on the Rise 4. I mean, what can you do? If you're ReJust, you can only hope that you've got your wits about you for what's to come in the Rise picks. He has to be absolutely locked in, even in the ratio department. Yeah, that's why things panning out as expected, I would say, for both players. Projiensux just feeling so comfortable. 99.9 is not an ordinary accuracy to hold. However, he has been so attuned to Mania, to the game mode, that not much of it phases him anymore, and his opponent will get the first break instead. Luckily, he didn't drop his accuracy by too much. However, that is still a significant blow to his score, to his momentum in this first map. Especially if things go just as planned for his opponent. This might very well be over. Projiensux opting for probably his most comfortable vice pick, and it is paying dividends. Oh, and ReJust getting tripped up. Wait, that breaks action. It's not gonna do him any favors. He probably knows deep down that he's lost it. Against someone like Projiensux, who has shown that he is not to be trifled with in the vice department. Can't afford a break, let alone just letting some accuracy slip by your fingers. Because Projiensux will definitely be on your tail and rocketing himself upwards to get his first point, which he is very much poised to do so. Less than a quarter map left. About 30k score gap, which is, in Mania standards, it's very huge, and with ReJust catching another break, that will all but seal it for this first map. ReJust caught out of water in this Vice 4, as Projiensux will be landing in 994k. An almost repeat, actually. Yeah, I think that's... Oh wait, this time he got two 100s. Damn. Someone stop this man. He is so on point. Meanwhile, V just left with 5 misses and nothing to show for it. But one thing he has got is SV2, which he's gonna fire out right now. SV2, I think I'm right in saying it's arguably the easier SVs out of the two. Give Me the Blood by Seashell. The SV picks, they are known to be quite a bit of a curveball pick in most Mania map pools, because they don't necessarily rely on pure mechanics. It's more like, yeah, there are some mechanics, but it's mostly memorization, in my opinion anyway. And from previous matches, though, it does seem like ReJust has the upper hand on this. I think he's gotten a 980k now, 985k, losing to YT Albino by just a few hundred in his last match. You know, his opponent Projiensux is a bit of a different story. He only got 886 the last time he played this against Ivan Official. So all the momentum definitely on ReJust's side right now. It would be a travesty for him to throw this. Every single point matters at this stage. And it is definitely showing. Projiensux barely keeping his accuracy up 98%. The warps keep coming in, and ReJust is all the more prepared for it. Alright, a small break section. ReJust comfortably in the lead. the hand to the second drop. We just have to be careful here. He might be quite ahead in the accuracy department, but that doesn't matter for now, as Projien will finally get the first break in this match. Get his first break in this match, I should say. Yeah, that pretty much seals it. Less than a quarter of the map left. ReJust still holding on comfortably, 99.6. Ooh. Can look at Projien picking up hundreds at this stage. He knows he's outclassed in this SV, as demonstrated by his opponent ReJust, who ends this SV2 in his favor with 986k, only 5 200s. That is a pretty solid score, a slight improvement for himself, which is technically not needed compared to his opponent this time around, but still, never hurts to improve on yourself. And well, nice try to Projien, 931k on an SV, so very impressive. But now it's back to his pick, 1-1, and Projien gonna opt for the Rice 2 straight away. We just probably saw this coming. He'll probably have to play Rice every other map, assuming he doesn't pick it himself later. So last time Projiensux played this against Ivan, official, he got 990k, which is, well, 5 200s. That's all there is. Once again, a tough task, but not impossible for ReJust to try and look for any breakpoint in these Rice picks coming up from Projien. Ooh. Early days, but it seems like ReJust handling it slightly better than Rice 4. Although not by much, however, Projien will find another break in this match. And that will cost him his accuracy as well. ReJust manages to trade it right after, but Trojan's accuracy suffered a heavy blow from his break. Clawing his accuracy now, back up to 99.3. ReJust, on the other hand, trailing. Oh, that was a pretty major accuracy drop for himself as well. 99.5 now, only a 0.1% accuracy gap between the two. Combo not gonna matter for now, as both players have reached the cap for the combo score. Although it might matter if someone breaks here. Alright, one gets caught up by the build-up. Here we go. Alternating patterns back and forth. No one's getting phased by it. ReJust holding on to the lead by the smallest of margins, but it's trickling back and forth. It's gonna get very close here. The accuracy gap now, only a minuscule margin, and ReJust gonna find a break of his own, allowing Projien take the lead right at the very end here, and I think he might have gotten it just a few seconds longer. And there you have it, 978k versus 970. That was definitely close. ReJust could have had that if he held true. Damn. 200s for both players, but the one thing, the one miss, the one extra miss from ReJust sealed his fate. Yeah, Vice 2 goes to Projien. Surprise to no one, although ReJust did make it quite close this time around. And of course, he will look towards the long note pull now, firing it off with long note 1. Long note 1. Still, there's some coordination, but not much actually, now that I've seen the map a few times. More to just if you're comfortable with having more long notes in your map or not. Last time we just played this against Albino. He got 981k, so that's gonna, assuming he can replicate his previous score, it's gonna be a really tough ask for Projiensux. However, then again, I do have to highlight the fact that we have not seen Progien play any long notes in match up to this point. And we have the qualifier scores to go off of. See what he can pull off. He has kept ReJust in the dark about his performance in the bracket stage long note pull. So ReJust can only trust himself to be at his best, but so far, Progien actually able to match up against ReJust, having a very slight accuracy lead. However, ReJust is not gonna let it slide as we head into the first Ki. All about these releases. He gets the better ratio. So far, Progien still winning the race in that front. Both players come out of the first Ki unscathed. Progien holding his nerve. He's got this. It will be a pretty major blow to ReJust's confidence if he does not win this long note 1. Seeing how dominant Progien can be in the other Vice and Hybrid maps. However, he's definitely not out of the game just yet. He has his combo intact and only a 0.05 accuracy gap. Oh, but Projiensux finally gives his combo away. And finally, ReJust, after holding on for half of the map, he gets his wish. As he will take the lead. With his combo and accuracy now on his side, he just has to take it home. Progien, no time to lament on his mistake. He can only pray hard and play hard. Hope that ReJust fumbles on his own. What doesn't help him is that his accuracy also suffered a terrible blow from that one break alone. He now has to chase a 0.5% accuracy gap. Surely that's too tall of a task as we enter the second and final Ki in this map. And we just hold it the entire way through. Oh, never mind. The good old curse. Still, I think it's still a bit too late for Progien to have a say in it, especially, thankfully for ReJust, he did not fumble too hard on that one break he's gotten. So that's gonna allow him to get this long note 1 on his side with a 977k. Progien not doing too bad either, 969. What's too bad for him was the, as you can tell from the graph, the very messy break that he had in the middle. So we just gonna be happy about that. At least he knows he's got some luck in the LN pool, in the long note pool. He has 2 more before all hell breaks loose for him, I think. And Projen, this time around, gonna switch it up and go for the hybrid pool, hybrid tree this time. Which I think I'm right in saying is probably one of the more contested picks based on both players' past results on this map. We just got 986k against Tosai. And I think Projiensux wasn't too far off either, 988k against Ivan. So yeah, this could very well be the decider, the momentum decider. If Trojan were to lose this, it could provide the boost that ReJust might need in this match to overcome his demons. He's already overcame it by defeating Albino last match in a close tiebreaker. He just needs 4 more points and he'll be at the land with Tosai and Leon waiting for him. Ooh, and Trojan actually locking the mirror mod this time. Might want to prevent some mind block, yeah. Interesting tactic, and so far it's working out. He is hanging a small lead, although that might change any second. Some long notes in this section, he has to be careful. He does not want to repeat of what happened in long note 1. Thus far, both players handling it very well. ReJust still trailing behind in the accuracy. He's gotta get it up soon, as he's about to run out of map to play. Heading into the last quarter, both players still not giving up. The final drop section. Will we see close score? Oh, okay. Trojan managing to hold his nerve throughout that entire part, only getting 4 200s. With a 990k score, gonna take Hybrid Tree on his favor. ReJust trying his best. However, his accuracy kind of let him down 10 200s and 1 100. But yeah, that's still a pretty valiant effort from him. Only a 5k gap in scores. The score gap is definitely getting closer now as we edge further and further into this match. We just needing a bit of a water break. I mean, who doesn't? Hybrid Tree was probably the pick that was most competitive among both of these players. Trojan now leads 3-2. However, there are no break points just yet from either side. So the momentum, the pressure is hanging by a thread. We just gonna catch his bets on another long note pick this time. Long note 2 Platinum by Joey. Well, from what we have seen in long note 1, it does seem like Trojan can definitely handle his fair share of long notes. It's just he has to avoid finding those messy breaks in the middle of the map. If he can work through that, he can definitely have a say in these long note picks from ReJust. Which does seem to be his tactic right now, his strategy. Then again, he has no data on Progen on the long note map, so Yeah, he's going in with a bit of a question mark on his opponent. Last time we just played this though, against YT Albino, he got 985k. Pretty solid score. We'll see if Projen can somehow top that. L2 definitely more coordination heavy. You see there's no rice notes in sight. Projen did have slightly going on for him at the start, but now it's fair game. Both players matching each other to the exact accuracy. Small break section. Both players to calm down a bit and get prepared for the final drop. Halfway through, we're still no closer to finding out who will take this long note 2. I would say all the pressure is on ReJust's side just because this is his pick. He would not want to be losing any of these long notes. Otherwise, Projen can just run away with all the rice picks he's got left, as well as the hybrids. Everything is up to grabs. Here we go, final drop. Both players, exact same accuracy. This will come down to the wire. Less than a quarter of the map left. Who will take it? Projen edging it out just a slight bit, 0.03, and ReJust will lose it right at the very end. And it's catastrophic scenes for him, as he has finally let go of a breakpoint in this long note 2. Projiensux doing very damn well. 989k, 8200s. That will allow him to take the first and probably the most crucial point at this stage in the match. ReJust, he could have hoped that those 8 misses became another extra 8200s in his belt, but even then he would have still lost based on ratio. Projen playing the ultimate wild goose chase against ReJust, choosing to avoid the long note picks all this time. Tricked ReJust into picking it, and finally it pays off at the most important stage in this final match, as he will opt for the hybrid 1 now. Sunset Teacup. That being said though, hybrid 1 is probably another 50-50 pick as well, now that I look at it. Yeah, Projiensux got 989k against Ivan Official last match, while ReJust got 980k, so technically Projen still wins this on paper. However, we have seen how fast fortunes can change with just one break. And Projen is hoping it doesn't happen to him in this hybrid 1. He's 1 point away from guaranteeing match point and a spot at the LAN stage in the MANIA division. ReJust only having 2 points to his name. He just have to scramble for all the picks he can get now. Gonna keep his head low and focus on what's ahead. That's this hybrid 1. First build up. Once again, both players matching each other. Oh, ReJust, that is not what you would want to see. That was a very messy act drop. He does keep his combo. However, he will have to hope for Projen to find an egg drop of his own now. He struggles to build his accuracy back up. 99.0. There's a lot of work left in front of him. Both players make it through the first Ki, no issue. But ReJust having to chase a 0.4% accuracy deficit. Not gonna feel good for him. However, he's gotta hold on for what he's got. Never mind, that was Bancho. It would have been absolutely horrific if Projien actually caught a miss there. Second build up incoming. No signs of Projien really, dropping his accuracy a lot. He does got a few 200s, but not much beyond that. Second drop, quarter of the map left. ReJust still holding on to the hope that Projien finds a break somehow at the tail end. Still has a 0.3% accuracy gap. Oh, but ReJust will find another break coming out of the second Ki, and that could very well seal it. Yeah, he's lost it. He's lost his composure, his momentum. And that will seal this Hybrid 1. And the match point goes to Projien. Last couple of notes, but there's just no combo and no accuracy left for ReJust. Try and take this back. It's beyond over. Projien once again showing up huge 987k. 10 200s. He has been absolutely destroying ReJust, not just in the accuracy as well as the ratio actually. Now that I look at it, he always has less golden 300s than ReJust. That might be the final bell ringing for ReJust as he realizes he might have run out of steam to push forward against Projien. A surprising seed 6. However, he is definitely not showing any of that at all. He's not showing the seeding inferiority in this match, as he's 1 point away. ReJust will dodge the LN tree this time, instead going for Vice tree. He probably knows that even in the LNs he's kind of screwed, seeing what happened in LN2. So might as well fight your opponent in their own game, just to see if you can catch him off guard. Unfortunately for him, I don't think he played this in his match against Albino, so you can only hope that he's ready for whatever's coming. His backs are definitely against the wall now. You have to make every single point count. One more loss and he's eliminated as the 4th place in the also Malaysia at Rhythmeet 2024 Mania division. This is not a long map either, 2 minutes 48 seconds. That's what has been going on throughout this entire match. Both players matching each other in terms of everything, even in the accuracy department in the early stages of this Vice tree. However, we have seen where the momentum shift occurs. Way too early for either of these players to falter just yet. ReJust his tournament life on the line. You have to call upon every single cell of his body to parade with him. Trojan, on the other hand, looking to secure the final spot going into the LAN stage in the Mania division. One map away, one map win away from doing so. The players make it through halfway the map. No incidents just yet. ReJust, for the first time in a long time, leading in terms of accuracy. He will have to be careful. It's not over until it's over for him, especially with Projian only 0.03% act gap behind him. Quarter of the map left. Can ReJust hold his nerve, or will Projian take this? Secure himself! The final spot! ReJust has lost it! He has given up! That one break, he knows he's gone. He is gone, and he has accepted his fate. Not even looking to play to finish the entire rest of the map. He will quit. And I think Projian's gotten it. Yeah, that quit of frustration. Was it frustration? Or did his... I truly hope his apparel didn't DC. At the very end, that would be very bad if it does, but for now, it does seem like Projian, I think, he got the final point, and that means he will secure himself the third spot going into the LAN stage in the Mania division. Very congratulations to him, joining his brother Jake, who is in for the Taiko division. Both players will at least have like a solid reason to tell their parents that, you know, I already qualified to the LAN stage in this rhythm game tournament that I'm in, so you know I kind of have to go. But yeah, very well played from both players. ReJust trying his best, however it was just not enough. He is absolutely gobsmacked. His face slapped left and right by this inherent newcomer Projian, who has not really made any waves, I would say, in the tournament scene all this while. And the first time he does it, he upsets some of the favorites, well-known players in the scene. And yeah, we hope to see what he can do in the LAN stage. Usually LAN is a whole different beast, so we'll see what he can cook up there. Let's see. So Projian will be, I think, going up against Tosai, yeah. Since it will be the losers bracket match first. He'll be going up against Tosai to determine who will fight against Leon in the winners grand finals. But yeah, other than that, I think that pretty much concludes the online bracket stage for all 4 divisions and for the Also Malaysia at Rhythmeet 2024 tournament. Thank you, Luz, for streaming this. Thank you, Figure Yes, for repping. And I think we'll probably be back one more time on Twitch with the map push showcase for the LAN stage for all 4 game modes. So do keep up with that. And otherwise than that, I don't think there's anything else to add, right? Yeah. Thank you very much, everyone, for following through this tournament. We hope to see you guys in the, well, for first and foremost in the map pool showcase for the LAN, and then yeah, for the actual event in 9 days. See you all then.